deep jungle, the continuous chirping of crickets echoed from all sides. Walking since morning, Maya's legs felt like they could move no further. Her body was breaking down with exhaustion. Wiping the beads of sweat gathered on her forehead with the back of her hand, she let out a long sigh. Her tiny companion, Chutki, that restless blue bird, fluttered over her head as if saying, a little more, Maya." The sky above the forest was turning dark, like an ominous sign. The tales of that terrifying monster heard from the village elders rang in Maya's ears, the monster who turns humans into stone. Though her heart skipped a beat, Maya did not have the luxury of being afraid. At home, her father was writhing in mortal agony. The healer had clearly stated that if the touch of the Blue Lotus was not obtained by sunset tomorrow, no medicine would work. For a girl watching her own father fight death, the monster's curse was trivial. At the time of leaving, the healer had tucked an old brass bell into her hand. He said, "Remember, child, this forest does not only give way to the brave, it tests the human mind." Maya tied the bell firmly to her waist. Shortly after entering the forest, Maya reached a strange place. There, golden apples and diamond grapes hung from the branches of trees. Light was reflecting everywhere. Having not eaten all day, Maya's stomach was cramped with the pangs of hunger. Chutki, the bird, unable to resist the greed, went to peck at a golden fruit. Maya grabbed her instantly. Then, looking closely, she saw hundreds of human skeletons lying under the trees. Whispers floated in the air. "Take a bite. No one will see. Just one." A shiver ran down Maya's spine. All of them had failed to control their greed. Maya took out her last piece of dry bread from her bag. Just then, a thin, hungry wild cat emerged from behind the bushes. There were tears in its eyes. Maya looked once at the bread and once at the cat. Then, without eating it herself, she gave that piece of bread to the cat. And instantly, a miraculous thing happened. That thin cat transformed into a massive wildcat in the blink of an eye. Its fur seemed to glow like fire. It spoke up. "Maya, there is kindness in your heart. Greed could not touch you. Take this, the key to the forest's secret tunnel." Saying this, he placed a firefly in Maya's hand. The firefly flew and sat on a nearby rock, and the rock moved away to reveal the mouth of a tunnel. The wildcat vanished into thin air. Advancing through the tunnel, a thick white mist surrounded Maya. If she stretched out her hand, she couldn't even see her own fingers. From within that mist, Maya heard her mother's voice, the mother who had left her at birth. "Maya, come back, child. Don't go that way. You will die." Maya's feet stalled. Inside the mist, she saw her mother beckoning her. Tears in her eyes, affection on her face. Maya's heart cried out. She wanted to run into her mother's arms. But as she went to run, her feet stopped. The brass bell tied to her waist hit something and rang out, "Tongue." And with that sound, Maya remembered her father's words and the healer's advice. This forest tests the human mind. This was not her mother. This was an illusion of the mist. Maya closed her eyes tightly. Then she untied the bell from her waist and began to ring it loudly. "Tongue." With the sound of the bell, the mist began to clear, and Maya saw that where her mother had been standing, a giant spider sat waiting with a web. Its 8 eyes were glowing. The spider hissed, "You survived, girl, but not everyone does." Maya did not stay a moment longer. Cutting through the web, she ran to the end of the tunnel. Chutki was still shivering in fear. As the tunnel ended, a fast-flowing black river appeared ahead. There was only one rope bridge over it, and even that was half torn. The light of the blue lake could be seen on the other side. Black shadows were swirling in the river water, as if something was waiting. Maya understood that the Blue Lotus could not be reached without crossing this. Gathering courage in her heart, she stepped onto the bridge. Chutki flew and grabbed the end of the torn rope with her beak so that Maya could cross. Reaching the middle of the river, the rope snapped with a cracking sound. Maya was falling down, hanging on by holding the rope with one hand. The black shadows were jumping up from below to catch her. Maya closed her eyes and rang the bell. Right then, thousands of fireflies rose from the heart of the river. Together, they gently lifted Maya and set her down on the other side. Maya realized that the bread she gave to the wild cat had saved her life today. Kindness never goes in vain. Finally, Maya reached the shores of that magical blue lake. The glow of the Blue Lotus at the mountain peak illuminated the surroundings. But that lake was guarded by a terrifying stone gecko. Huge trees were breaking down with one swipe of its massive tail. Ice-cold wind was coming out of its breath. Maya watched from hiding and saw that the monster was writhing in pain. A poisonous arrowhead was lodged near its neck. It had become so violent because of that pain. Maya suddenly remembered the villagers saying that a tantric had cursed a prince and turned him into a monster. Was this that prince? Maya did not go to fight. She slowly took out the flute made by her father. Then, closing her eyes, she began to play a peaceful lullaby. The same melody her father used to play to put her to sleep when she was a child. Under the spell of the melody, the monster roared more at first, but gradually its eyes became drowsy. The lashing of the tail stopped. It lay down on the ground, but did not sleep. It just looked at Maya peacefully. Maya knew this was her chance. She approached the monster with a brave heart. The monster moved a little, but did not attack. Maya wrapped her hand with her scarf and pulled out that poisonous arrow with a single jerk. The monster screamed once, piercing the sky, and then the stone shells began to fall off its body. From within the stone emerged a handsome prince. His name was Aaron. Aaron bent his knee. "You ended my 100 years of agony. Under the tantric's curse, I was destroying this forest. You saved me. Not just me, but the entire forest." In gratitude, Aaron took Maya to the center of the lake. There, a single bright blue lotus was in bloom. A flood of blue light was everywhere. Maya went to pick the flower with trembling hands, and just then a voice echoed from the sky. "Maya, this flower will give life to one person, but in exchange, you must stay here forever to protect this forest. You must leave your village, your home, everything. Are you ready?" Her father's smiling face, the tulsi plant in the courtyard, the village villa flashed before Maya's eyes. Then again, her father's pain-stricken face appeared. Maya did not think a second. Wiping her tears, she said, "I am ready to give my all for my father's life." As soon as she plucked the blue lotus, blue light played all over her body. Her skin color turned a heavenly blue. 2 small butterfly-like wings sprouted from her back. Maya did not delay a moment. Supported by her wings, she flew towards the village. The forest, river, and mountains moved away below her. The sun had dipped into the west. Any more delay and all would be over. When the last light of sunset was in the sky, Maya reached her home's courtyard. Chutki had already flown ahead and was pecking at the window. Maya entered the room and saw her father taking his last breath. Crying, Maya touched the blue lotus to her father's forehead. then a wonderful thing happened. The black poison began to come out of the father's body like smoke. Blood returned to his pale face. He slowly opened his eyes. Opening his eyes, the father first saw his daughter. But which Maya was this? Her skin was blue, she had wings on her back, and a heavenly glow in her eyes. Father sat up and went to hug Maya, but his hands trembled. Maya hugged her father for the last time. She breathed in her father's scent to her heart's content. Then, slowly letting go, she said, "Father, I must go. I am now the queen of the forest. The forest is calling me. Stay well. Take care of yourself." Father could say nothing. Tears just flowed from both eyes. Maya did not look back again. Spreading her wings, she flew toward the forest. But now the forest is no longer dark. By Maya's touch, it is now the most beautiful place on earth. Flowers on every tree, clear water in the rivers. Maya and Prince Aran guard the forest together. And the people of Megpali still tell the story today. They say whenever someone is in danger, whenever someone loses their way, a sweet sound of a bell is heard in the air. Then a blue-clad girl and her blue bird are seen coming to rescue them. And Maya's father, every year on the day of the Blue Lotus, he comes to the edge of the forest and leaves a piece of dry bread, because he knows his daughter still understands the pain of hungry people. The next morning, he comes and sees a blue feather lying in place of the bread. Father holds the feather to his chest and smiles. His daughter is well, as the queen of the forest, as the protector of all.